Good morning, welcome to Lower Body Tuesday. Good morning and welcome. So we're just going to warm up, especially for Colin because it's cold. Minus 20, you're saying. How did you get on with shoveling the snow yesterday?
Doesn't move.
Oh.
Solid ice.
Oh, crumbs.
Yeah.
Right, in some star jumps, some jumping jacks. Something to get those big joints moving.
Sunday will have 20 degrees warmer.
Yeah, I heard that. We're supposed to be in double figures here. It really surprised me to hear that. In a positive sense, that is, not negative. Okay, I'm back into just jogging a spot.
20 degrees more warmer, still zero.
It's a different kind of cold, isn't it, really? Yeah. It's almost tropical. I can imagine you being there in your shorts.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to kick those out. Right. So today we've been working on our legs, specifically our quads, hamstrings, and glutes. So we're going to start off with some really easy ones to start to stretch out our glutes, which are glute kickbacks. So again, so bent over, going to bring our leg up, but by squeezing our glutes. So we're really conscious and look to be able to feel that squeeze. We get to the top, pause, and then slowly bring it back down. One thing to look out for is that you're not just letting the leg swing. So it is just literally up, pause, then bring it back down. Same with the other side. It's not a very long pause, but it's just enough to be able to stop that using momentum to make it work. From there, we're going to grab hold of a weight as we go into plie squats. So again, keep that weight nice and high. And for plie squats, we're just going to come down. Sorry, plie squats, that's the wrong one. Keep the weight just dangling down. We're going to bring ourselves all the way down, keep that chest nice and high, and squeeze to come back up. So if you look at it from the side, still the same motion. We still keep the chest going in a straight line with the weights going in a straight line all the way down and all the way back up again. Let's get to the top. Remember to engage glutes to stop. From there, we're going to go into step ups. So addressing our step and coming all the way up. It's the same set of motions as with the squats. As we bring our leg up, we're looking to drive our foot through it by squeezing our quad. And as we do so, bring ourselves up, stop by squeezing our glutes and engage our hips, and then lowering back down is the opposite. So we gently stretch our quads and bring ourselves back down. And same on the other side. From there, we're going to go into a split squat. So we're not going to do it weighted to start off. We'll kind of wait to it later. So if you step out, so your feet are double shoulder width apart if you're going to do sumo squats, and turn your body. So it's kind of like 45 degrees. So you've got some parallel. Your feet are parallel with your shoulders at this point. And what we're going to do is bring our back knee to the ground, and we'll come back up, squeezing our quad to bring ourselves back up to standing. As we bring our back knee to the ground, we're keeping our knee off the ground, so not quite getting there. And as we bring it back up, I say, really concentrate on the front leg. We're going to do exactly the same on the other leg. We're just going to pivot round, feet parallel with your shoulders, and then back down and back up, all the way back up. From there, we're going to go to the ground as we're going to go do some glute bridges. Grab hold of one of these. This is where it's not quite minus 20, Colin, but it is a little cold on the ground here. Probably about -3, I think. So if you haven't got your weight, bring your weight with you for doing glute bridges. Keeping our shoulders nicely pinned to the ground, bring our heels as close to our bottoms as we can, holding our weight just over our hips. We're going to then drive the weight up into the air, the hips up into the air, by squeezing our glutes. Exactly the same as with glute kickbacks. We're going to hold it for a moment and then bring it back down slowly, fighting against gravity. And then that way, you're using these as being specific motions, not just using momentum to make things move. Okay, any questions?
So you don't have any heating in your...
Yes, yes. We've got heating here, so it usually comes on about 45 minutes to an hour before I start the session.
Okay.
But even with the heating, the floor's usually still coldish. It's insulated, but it's like a... they're actually proper gym mats, so it's kind of like a rubber material, high impact rubber. So if I drop any of the weights, it doesn't make a difference. But it's not the world's warmest. It's not like a giant shag pile carpet or something. It's
Yeah, I'm on a nice carpet.
yeah, there you go. You see. Anyway, morning, Jason. So we're going to go through starting off with our glute kick max. Four sets: 10, 10, 12, and 15. So if we make a start now with our glute kick max. So get ourselves into position. Again, you're looking for that nice straight back, as much bend as you can get, and then that way you can increase the range of motion you're putting your glutes under. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. From there, grabbing our weight as we're going to some plie squats. So feet shoulder width apart. Just holding, letting the weight just hold and dangle just in front of us. I'm going to start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, too many. Okay. And from there into step ups. So same again, 10 step ups. Really drive your foot through the step and then follow through by squeezing your quads and squeezing your glutes. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay. Right, now we're going to go into split squats. So feet double shoulder width apart, then pivoting around 45 degrees so your feet are parallel. We're going to start these 10 split squats all the way down with your back leg, squeezing with your front power back up. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so pivot around, again same 45 degrees, feet parallel with your shoulders. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there, we're going to go to the ground to do our glute bridges. Oh dear. So position weight over your hips, heels to your bottom. Again, really concentrate and focus on squeezing those glutes. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, have a break, grab a drink. Oh dear. Oh, remember to put the timer on. There's always something. So what's the week got ahead for you?
Waiting for it to become warmer.
I knew you were going to say that. You're looking forward to that 0 degrees.
I will be wearing shorts.
Hey Martin, any tips on the split squats? I have to admit that's something we haven't done in a while, or I haven't done in a long while.
Mm-hmm.
And I found myself very much not flexible in the bending down part. It helped when you said keep your legs more parallel.
Yeah.
That was helpful for stability purposes, but still I can't find myself moving my back knee down much more than a little bit. And then I still do feel the pressure on the front leg. You know, I'm taking it like it's a regular lunge where I'm pushing up with my heel.
Yeah.
Get that squeeze, but I just can't seem to get any like movement.
Yeah, it is. It literally is like a regular lunge. So as you're kind of doing it, you twist it around. One thing you can try is if you've got something you can grab hold of. So you've kind of got yourself double shoulder width apart, twisted, and then as you're kind of going down, what you'll find is even though you might not use this much, having something there that you can just grab hold of is going to give you a little bit of comfort that you can kind of help pull yourself back up if you get to one of those sticking points. So that can help. Otherwise, what else could you try and help? Because it is literally just like a lunge. So as we kind of build it up over this set, you're going to find your lunges, your split squats towards the back end of this set should be better than the early ones because you'll have warmed up and you've got more confidence in doing them. And you're not moving, so we've got no dynamic pieces. So the only thing really that you're then having to do is then just holding those and get kind of in place as you kind of bring them back up. But even if you're just going down to kind of that, you're still putting pressure on here. You know, you will start to just add a little bit more each time you do a set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Speaking of which, set number 2. So back into our glute kickbacks. So again, that nice straight back, protecting our back. Really concentrate and focus on those glutes. Feel them as they're kind of being squeezed. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there into plie squats. So feet shoulder width apart. Just hold away and let it dangle, keeping it straight with your chest. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Pop one down as we go into our step ups. You can do the weights if you want to keep weight in your hands, you can do. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay, and from there into our split squats. So feet double shoulder width apart, twisting to one side, nice 45. And again, if you just want something there, just to give you a little bit of stability just in case and get over any sticking points, then use it. You know, it's all about progression and building things up. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, pivoting through. So now 45 degrees towards the other direction. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there, grab hold of our weight as we go back to the floor for our glute bridges. So heels to our bottoms, pop the weight over our hips, and we'll make a start of these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Have a break, grab a drink. So last week I managed to catch up with Gemma and Moses from the group, and because we're doing an event together. So Gemma goes, could we do Bulgarian split squats? Well, you should have heard Moses complain all the way through it. So he doesn't like them. Gemma loves them because she thinks it's great for getting her glutes bigger. And then literally we did on the first day. So for the next 2 or 3 days, all we heard about is how bad these Bulgarians have been. So yeah, you thought we'd just do normal split squats rather than Bulgarian split squats here. So you can probably thank Gemma for this bit. Inspiration.
What's the difference then? What did the Bulgarians come up with to make the difference?
Oh, the Bulgarian split squat. The difference being you have your rear leg elevated. So your rear leg's
okay.
up. So you probably want to keep yourself, but again, a good stride away from the bench. And as you're going down, what you're supposed to be able to do then is get more bend and more stretch on your rear glute. And then just kind of bring it back up again. So, and same at the other side.
Thanks for not doing those.
Yeah, you're welcome, you see. I'm always having you guys in mind.
They're pretty brutal. My experience.
Bulgarians.
Yeah, but they work. That's the thing. And speaking of things that work, set number 3. Nah, not convinced by that one. Right. I'll keep working on it. Okay, back into our glute kickbacks. So remember, tempo-wise, fast on the way up, really squeeze those glutes, pause for a moment, and then slow on the way down, fighting against gravity. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch legs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, going to hold our one as we go into plie squats. I'm going to start these in 3. Oh, this one should be slow on the way down, fast on the way up, by the way, just as a tempo. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then step ups, 12 step ups. Then squeeze through your quads, stop with your glutes. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Okay, into our split squats. So feet double shoulder width apart, twisting 45 degrees. Use something, just steady yourself if you need to, or just use get through those sticking points. Tempo wise, nice and slow on the way down, fast on the way up. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch legs. So just pivot and turn. Same again. Slow on the way down, fast on the way up. 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, grab hold of your weight and go to the ground. Let's head for some glute bridges. Weight over your hips. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, grab a break, have a drink. Right, we're running a little bit behind, so are you guys okay for a couple of minutes longer? Cool.
No worries. As soon as I get off the floor.
As soon as you get off the floor. Oh, we all have days like that. Yeah, it's a bit of a, when it comes down to tempo, especially when you're doing things body weight, one thing to kind of remember is with the speed, fast or slow, if you kind of pull yourself away from the floor, you want to go fast because you want to be using that gravity to try and pull you back down. So you want to really explode. Whereas if you're coming down towards the floor, you want to use the gravity in a way that's you're trying to stop it from coming to the floor. So you go slower on the way down. So this is a bit of a easy way of remembering it. Oh.
So sorry, so it's slow on the way down, then explode on the way up. Is that how in general?
Yeah. So whichever exercise you're doing, wherever you're going towards the ground, try and slow it down. Whenever you're trying to come away from the ground, speed it up. So for example, when we're doing the glute bridges, it's explosive to try and get your body up by squeezing your glutes. But then as you're coming back down flat, you want to then slow it down so you're resisting that gravity. Yeah?
Sense.
Cool. Speaking of making sense, set number 4.
All right. I'll give you something. I don't know what.
Oh, I love it. At least you got a comment on that one. That's a good one. Right, let's go for glute kickbacks. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Right, from there into plie squats. So I'll grab hold of our weight. So remembering again, as we go down, so let's slow it down, resist getting it to the floor. And as we're coming back up, really squeeze your quads, stop with your glutes explosively. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, back into step ups again. We're going to increase the pace a little bit on these. So we're going to go a little bit quicker. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Okay. From there, back into our split squats. So feet double shoulder width apart. Turning. And again, try and make sure all 15 go down all the same amount. So try and get your rear knee as close to the ground as you can. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, pivot in the other direction. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Grab hold of your weight as I head towards the ground again. Heels to your bottom, weight just above your hips. I'm going to start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Hold the weight down, grab yourself a drink.
Thanks, Marty.
End of another lower body session for this week.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer now, Colin.
Una will have to come down to get herself a cup of tea. I'm not going to take it upstairs.
You wait till what it feels like in a couple of hours' time. Get some Fiji grapes or something, it'll be fine. Right,
Thanks
see
a
you
lot.
guys tomorrow then for core. Have a super day ahead.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye for now.
And you.
Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
guys.